In this episode we're looking at a top 10 of David Bowie songs, and some of them are not the ones that you might expect to see in this list. Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends, and you are all welcome to the album review channel where we react, review and rank progressive rock music from the late 60s onwards, and occasionally other types of music, but not often. At number 10, it's Slow Burn from the Heathen album in 2002. It was issued as a single, but never released in the UK for some strange reason. Pete Townsend from The Who as guest guitarist on this track. At number 9, it's Hallo Spaceboy, which features on the 1995 album Outside. Written with Brian Eno, it was remixed in 1996 and featured the Pet Shop Boys as guest artists. Bowie was very proud of this song, likening it to Jim Morrison meets Industrial. At number 8, it's a track called Win from the 1975 Young Americans album. Bowie was developing the plastic soul sound at the time, and this is a great example of exactly what he was looking to portray. It's big and it's sexy, and it's got a massive sax solo in there, playing along. The song is reputedly written about people who don't work very hard. Bowie biographer Davy Buckley describes this as one of the most gorgeous melodies Bowie has ever written. That's very high praise indeed. At number 7 we have Loving the Alien, which was the opening track from the 1984 album Tonight, and was one of only 2 songs written solely by Bowie for this album. The song peaked at number 19 in the UK charts. It regularly featured in the 1987 Glass Spider tour and was a popular track from the set list. The version that's being played in the background is one that Bowie used when he stripped it all down to just the vocals and Jerry Leonard on guitar. It's a very moving rendition of this particular track. At number 6, it's Diamond Donks. This came from the album with the same name and was released on the 24th of May 1974, Bowie's 8th studio album. He sings the song in the persona of one of his new characters called Halloween Jack. It's a really powerful track, and it's one that I like really very much indeed. It was a standout on the album. Watch That Man opens up the 1973 album ALADDIN SANE. Most of the tracks on the album are about Bowie's love-hate relationship with the American lifestyle, and this track, Watch That Man, is no exception. And Bowie wrote this track after he'd seen the American rock band New York Dolls perform 2 concerts. The New York Dolls were apparently giving a response to the UK's glam rock scene. And Watch That Man is described as a sleazy garage rocker, and it's heavily influenced by the Rolling Stones' Brown Sugar. At number 4 we're right back to 1971 with a track called QUICKSAND from the Hunky Dory album. Mick Ronson's put together a beautiful orchestral arrangement here, and the track is highlighted by the keyboards and piano skills of a certain Mr. Rick Wakeman. It's an absolutely beautiful background that he puts to the track. It was described as Bowie in his darkest and most metaphysical mood. I don't know about that. What I do know though is that it's a beautiful track and one that I really enjoy listening to. Things are hotting up now. At number 3 it's Aladdin Sane from the 1973 album of the same name. This track was inspired by the 1930s novel Vile Bodies, written by Evelyn Waugh, and it features an absolutely sumptuous piano solo from Mike Garson. It's been described as the track's defining feature. This particular solo has. It's a gorgeous track. Garson was still playing with Bowie right up until the very end. At number 2 we have I Can't Give Everything Away. In many respects this is one of the saddest records that I've ever listened to. It's the last track on the last album ever by David Bowie. It's a fitting farewell, it's a serene and lilting number, and it's a beautiful, beautiful track. It's epic. I've no more to say on this one. So here we are then at number 1. My favourite David Bowie song is Stay from the Station to Station album from 1975. Featuring guitarists Carlos Alomar and Earl Slick. It's a simply gorgeous track that's been put together based on the chord structures of John I'm Only Dancing from all of those years ago. It's about a character who begs his lover to stay, fearing that she will leave him for the last time. It's my favourite David Bowie track. It's as simple as that. I hope you've enjoyed my top 10 David Bowie songs. I know that there'll be plenty of differences of opinion out there, and I would urge you to leave your own top 10 in the comments. Remember, there's no right or no wrong here. This is just my personal list of favourites. Apologies if I've left any monsters out. I've tended to stick away from the well-known singles to make it slightly different. But I hope that you've enjoyed this top 10 listing. Join us next time on the Album Review channel.